Welcome back, everyone. Today, we're going to be talking about something uh, really useful.
Very useful. We're going to do a deep dive into the language you need to talk about Christmas Day traditions.
Right, because you know that feeling when you have a really fun memory, but you just can't find the right words to explain it?
Oh, absolutely. It's like you're trying to tell a great story about maybe leaving for a big trip and realizing you left your passport on the kitchen counter.
Exactly. You have the feeling, you have the drama, but actually telling the story in English feels impossible.
Well, that's what we're here to fix. We want to close that gap between what you feel and what you can say.
And we're going to do it in a very specific way. We'll follow the day from morning all the way to evening.
Mm-hmm. Sharing the activities, the food, all the little traditions, and giving you the most useful high-frequency words for each part.
And we'll be speaking slowly and clearly just to make sure everything is easy to understand.
Okay, so let's get started.
Let's do it. So let's start with the very beginning of the day, the quiet morning.
The morning is so interesting because the feeling in the house is completely different from a normal day.
Right. A normal Tuesday is all rush, rush, rush.
Exactly.
Hmm.
But Christmas morning is quiet. But it's not an empty quiet, you know?
It's an excited quiet. That's a great way to put it.
It is. The house is still, everyone is sort of holding their breath. The kids are awake, but they're trying to be quiet.
Because they don't want to wake up the people who enforce the big rule.
The gathering rule.
Yes.
The rule that says when the fun can actually start.
So that phrase, excited quiet, that really captures it. And to talk about this, you really need descriptive English, words about our senses.
Absolutely. Let's start with smell. What does the morning smell like?
Oh, well, the first thing is yearly coffee.
Yes, that strong, warm smell of coffee means the adults are finally awake and the day can officially begin.
And then that smell starts to mix with other smells, like baking.
Sweet smells.
Mm.
This is what really builds the memory. Cinnamon's a big one. Someone is almost always making cinnamon rolls or something like that.
Right. That smell is so connected to feeling warm and happy. So you can use simple phrases here like, I can smell the coffee.
Or, the house smells sweet because my mom is baking.
Yeah.
You connect the smell to the action.
Okay, so from smell, let's talk about light and temperature.
Oh, this is a huge part of it. The contrast. Outside, it's probably cold, maybe it's still dark.
But inside, it's warm, it's cozy. That's the whole point.
And the lighting is special, isn't it? It's not the normal bright kitchen light.
No, not at all. It's the soft glow from the Christmas tree lights.
Or maybe a little electric candle in the window, you know, giving off that soft, warm light. Just makes everything feel peaceful. Magical, almost.
You can describe that feeling by using the contrast. It was so cold outside, but inside, the light was soft and warm.
Perfect. It paints the whole picture.
Okay, what about what people are wearing? It's definitely not normal clothes.
No, this is a day for comfort, for fun clothes. I think most people are wearing big, cozy socks.
The ones with reindeer on them?
Yes. Or snowflakes.
Yeah.
They're meant to be silly and comfortable. And of course, a comfy sweater.
Which brings us to a very specific cultural thing, the ugly Christmas sweater.
Ah. Yes, we have to explain this one.
Because if you hear ugly, you think bad.
Right. But in this context, ugly actually means fun. Silly.
Over the top.
Exactly. The point is to make people laugh. The sweaters can be really bright or have weird things on them. Sometimes they even have little lights that flash.
I saw one once that had a 3D dog on it, and the dog was wearing sunglasses. It was bright green. It was amazing.
That is the perfect example. So that sweater is like a signal. It says, today we are relaxed, we are playful.
It's an icebreaker, really.
It is. Okay, so we're dressed in our cozy, ugly clothes. Now we have to deal with the main challenge of the morning.
The gathering rule.
The gathering rule. The rule is simple. No one can open any gifts
Or even look at them too closely.
until everyone in the family is awake and is gathered in the same room.
So why is that waiting so important? It seems like torture for the kids.
Well, it's about building anticipation. You know, that feeling of excited waiting. If you open everything right away, the big moment is over in 5 minutes.
Right, but if you have to wait and drink your coffee and talk for a little bit,
Then the moment feels bigger. more special.
We have a great phrase for this. We say it builds the excitement. The waiting makes the fun even more fun when it finally happens.
Exactly. So that quiet morning isn't just wasted time, it's preparation for the celebration.
Okay, so the waiting is finally over. The excitement has been built. And now we move into the gift exchange.
This is the main event of the morning, and there are some key verbs you need to know.
Simple ones, but important. Exchange, open, and give.
We exchange gifts, which means I give one to you, you give one to me. We open the gifts to see what's inside.
But the really interesting thing is that different families have different rules for how to do the exchange.
Oh, totally. The simplest tradition is probably that the youngest person gets to start.
Right. It makes the little kid feel important. It's a good, simple rule.
My family does something a lot slower.
Oh, really? How does it work?
Well, we take turns. So one person will pick a gift and open it, and everyone just watches them.
Okay.
Then that person picks a gift that they bought for someone else and gives it to them.
Hmm?
And then we all watch that person open their gift.
Wow. That sounds like it takes a very long time.
It takes hours. But the reason we do it is, it's about connection.
You get to see everyone's face.
Exactly. You see their happy face when they open the gift you picked for them. It's less about the stuff and more about the shared feeling.
I love that. Now, no matter how you do it, there's one thing that is the same everywhere. The manners. The
Yeah.
etiquette.
You always have to say thank you.
Always. But what if you get a gift that is, not great?
Huh. Yes, the difficult gift. Well, there's a perfect polite phrase for this situation.
What is it?
You say, thank you for the thought.
That's good. Thank you for the thought. Let's break that down.
It's so useful. It moves the focus away from the object, from the gift itself.
And it focuses on the action of the person who gave it.
Right. It says, I know you spend time thinking about me and shopping for me, and I appreciate that effort. It's respectful, even if you just got like a calendar with pictures of their funny-looking cat.
Which is a real example we'll get
Yeah.
to. So mastering that phrase is really helpful.
Very. Okay, let's talk about memorable presents.
Mm-hmm.
The best and the funniest.
Okay, the best gift I ever got was a big scooter. It was bright red. I was so excited I immediately started riding it in the living room.
Oh, no.
I almost knocked over the Christmas tree.
That's a great memory. The best gift I ever got was a magic kit, but it was all about the sky,
Oh.
about astronomy.
Oh, cool.
It let me see the stars and planets. It wasn't just a toy. It was like a new interest.
So when you talk about your best gift, you should talk about that feeling. Was it exciting? Was it magical?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And there are the other gifts, the funny, boring gifts that become family jokes.
Yes. These are almost more important than the good gifts. My aunt once gave me 5 identical small blue pens.
5 pins.
5 of the exact same pen. It was so practical and so strange. Now, every year, someone in my family says, "Remember the year of the 5 pens?" And we all laugh.
See, the gift is gone, but the story is still here. The story is the real gift.
It builds that shared history.
My uncle has a tradition that's even stranger. Every single year, he gives every adult a calendar with pictures of his grumpy-looking cat.
No way!
Every year. And after a while, you realize the tradition isn't the calendar, it's the joke. You look forward to getting the silly cat calendar.
That's amazing. Okay, before we leave the morning, we have to define a couple of words. Stocking and stocking stuffers.
Right. So a stocking is a big special sock that you hang up, maybe on the fireplace.
And it's different from the main pile of gifts.
Totally. And the small gifts you find inside it are called stocking stuffers.
And what kind of things are stocking stuffers?
Small things, like candy, an orange, maybe some pencils or a little toy. They're usually not expensive.
So why do we have them? Why not just put those little things with the big gifts?
It's a great question. I think they are there to make the waiting easier for kids. They can open their stocking stuffers first, which gives them a little bit of fun before the main event starts.
Ah, so they're like an appetizer for the gift exchange.
That's the perfect way to describe it. Exactly.
Okay, so the gifts are open, the morning is ending, and now the energy in the house starts to change.
Yes, it moves. It moves from the living room to the kitchen. It's time to start thinking about the big meal, the Christmas feast.
I love that word feast. It's so much better than just big meal.
It is. A feast suggests something really special and big and celebratory.
And to have a feast, you need a lot of preparation.
A lot. Preparation means all the work you do before the event. The shopping, the cleaning, the cooking. It often starts the day before.
And it's usually a team effort, right? Everyone has a job.
Yes, everyone has to help. Even if you're not a good cook, you can do a simple task.
Like what?
Well, a very common job is setting the table, putting out the plates and forks and napkins.
Right. Or you could be asked to help with the vegetables, peeling potatoes or carrots.
Exactly. And that's often a really nice time because you're standing in the kitchen, working together and talking.
I'm usually the vegetable chopper. I chop onions for hours. It's my main contribution.
But then there's the unofficial job, the
Yeah.
snack helper.
Huh. Tell me about the snack helper.
The snack helper is the person who tests the food during the preparation. They eat a little bit of the cookie dough.
They taste the cheese.
Yes. They make sure everything is good before it's served. It's the best job in the kitchen.
It sounds like it. And the whole time this is happening, the kitchen is full of energy.
It's loud. There's music playing.
Always Christmas music.
Always. People are singing, maybe even dancing. I love the image of someone dancing around the kitchen holding a big mixing bowl.
It shows that the work is also part of the fun. The preparation is part of the celebration.
It is. The kitchen is like the heart of the house for those few hours.
Okay, so after all that work, the food is finally ready. How do we let everyone know?
Well, there are two main ways. The loud way.
Which is?
The cook just shouts, "Dinner is ready!" and everyone comes running.
And the other way?
The other way is more formal. Someone might ring a small bell. It's a beautiful sound that cuts through all the noise.
It's a signal to stop what you're doing and come to the table.
Right. And then you see it, the feast.
Okay, let's talk about the food. The main dish is often turkey.
But the side dishes are where the real personality is.
You have to have potatoes, roasted or mashed.
And some vegetables, like Brussels sprouts.
But the most important, most traditional side dish has to be stuffing.
Yes. And we need to explain what stuffing is because the name is a little confusing.
Right, so what is it?
It's a mix of breadcrumbs, herbs like sage, onion, and celery, and it's traditionally cooked inside the turkey.
Ah, so it gets all the flavor from the meat?
It gets all the flavor, it's soft and savory, and for many people it's the best part of the whole meal.
It is my favorite part for sure.
And then you have the magic sauce that goes on top of everything. Gravy. The warm brown sauce made from the juices of the meat. It makes everything better.
It really does. You pour it on the turkey, the potatoes, the stuffing.
It ties it all together. The meal is not complete without gravy.
You know, it's interesting how the food is so traditional. You eat the same thing every year.
That's part of the comfort, isn't it? It tastes like Christmas. It tastes like the memory of all the other Christmases.
That's a great point. What about drinks?
Well, for adults, there might be wine. But for kids, or people who don't drink alcohol, sparkling apple juice is very popular.
Oh, because it has bubbles and feels fancy.
Exactly. It makes kids feel like they're part of the grown-up celebration. Or sometimes a warm spiced fruit punch with cinnamon and orange.
So it smells like the morning. It connects everything.
It does. Now, with all this amazing food, one thing always happens.
We eat too much.
We always eat too much. And there's a perfect English phrase for this.
Your eyes are bigger than your stomach.
Yes. Can you explain what that means?
It means you see all this delicious food and you put way too much on your plate because your eyes want everything.
But your stomach is much smaller and you can't actually eat it all.
It happens every single year. You feel so full.
But you're not done because you have to save space for dessert.
Dessert is mandatory. We mentioned pumpkin pie, but another very traditional dessert is a chocolate log cake.
Yes. So a chocolate log cake is a sponge cake that's rolled up with cream inside.
And then it's covered in chocolate icing that's made to look like the bark of a tree, a log.
Right. It's beautiful and delicious. It's a special occasion cake.
So even the dessert connects back to a very old winter tradition.
Exactly.
So the feast is over,
Yeah.
and the energy of the day changes again, dramatically.
Yes. This next phase is defined by one feeling, being very, very full,
We call it the post-feast slowness. Everyone moves very slowly.
and they all move to the same place.
The living room to the most comfortable sofas.
Yes. And the atmosphere becomes quiet again, the main lights go off, and it's just the light from the tree.
That moment is so peaceful. The work is done. The food is eaten. There's nothing to do but just sit.
It's a perfect moment.
Mm.
And it usually leads to another very common tradition.
Someone falls asleep on the sofa.
Always.
Yeah.
Usually the person who did most of the cooking, or grandfather. You just hear a little bit of soft snoring.
And it's not a bad thing. It's a sign that they feel completely relaxed and happy.
Totally. Now, after a while, people start to wake up and look for something to do.
What are some common afternoon activities?
Simple games are very popular. Card games like Uno or a trivia game.
Games are great, but sometimes they can get a little too competitive.
Yes. That means people start to care too much about winning.
And not enough about having fun. There can be some
A
shouting.
little bit of family drama. It's all part of it.
But if you want a calmer activity, there's always the jigsaw puzzle.
The puzzle. It's the perfect calm activity. You can start a big one, maybe 1,000 pieces, and the family can work on it for days.
It's collaborative. You're together, but it's quiet.
Exactly. Now, we also use this time to connect with family who aren't there.
The video calls.
A very modern tradition. We call our cousin, who lives in a warm country, and he's usually at the beach.
And you're sitting there in your big sweater. The contrast is so funny.
It is, but it's so nice to see their faces and include them in the day.
Now, Christmas isn't just about family and food and gifts. It's also about kindness and giving.
This is a really important part, shifting the focus outward.
So we often give small gifts to people outside our family, like who?
Maybe your neighbors, or the mail carrier, or the person at your local shop. Just a small way to say thank you to your community.
And then there's a more serious tradition, charity.
Yes. Donating food or money to help people who are having a difficult time. This is a very important part of the holiday spirit for many people.
It shows that the celebration is about more than just what you get.
Exactly. Okay, so before our word review, let's quickly talk about the preparations that happen before Christmas Day. The decorations.
The Christmas tree is the center of it all. And there are two words we need to know for what we put on the tree.
The first is ornaments.
Ornaments are all the little things you hang on the branches. The shiny balls, the stars, little figures.
And many families collect them over years, so each one has a special memory.
And the second word is tinsel.
Tinsel is that shiny, stringy stuff.
Yeah.
Silver or gold. You put it all over the tree to make it sparkle.
And on the front door of the house, you hang a wreath.
A wreath is that circle of green leaves or branches. It's a sign of welcome.
And in the weeks before, people do special activities, like going to a Christmas market.
And they listen to and sing special Christmas songs, which are called carols.
And finally, the day after Christmas has a special name.
Boxing Day.
What happens on Boxing Day?
It's a day for relaxing, for being lazy, and for eating leftovers.
Turkey sandwiches.
The best turkey sandwiches. It's the official day to recover from the feast.
Okay, that was a lot of information. I think it's time for our English word tour.
It is. This is where we review the most useful words from today so you can really remember them.
Word number 1, celebrate.
To celebrate is to do something special for a happy reason. We celebrate holidays, birthdays.
So you can say, my family celebrates with a big feast.
Exactly. Word number 2 is preparation, or prepare.
So preparation is the noun, all the work you do beforehand, and to prepare is the verb, the action.
Right. The preparations for the feast took all day, or I helped to prepare the vegetables.
Word number 3, gather.
To gather means to come together in one place. It's a very warm word.
My family gathers at my uncle's house every year.
Perfect. Word number 4, a very important one, tradition.
A tradition is a special activity that a family does every year for a long time.
And the adjective is traditional. Eating turkey is a traditional part of the holiday.
Word number 5, feast.
A feast is a huge special meal for a celebration. It's much more than just a big dinner.
Use this word. It will make your English sound great. We were so full after the Christmas feast.
Word number 6, exchange.
To exchange means to give something and get something back.
We exchange gifts. You can also exchange ideas.
And our final phrase, number 7, look forward to.
This is a great one. It means you feel happy and excited about something in the future.
Now, the grammar here is a little tricky, isn't it?
It is. After look forward to, you must use a noun or a verb with an ing ending.
So you can say, I look forward to the holiday. The holiday is a noun.
Or you could say, I look forward to eating the leftovers. Eating has the ing ending. You cannot say, I look forward to eat.
That is a super helpful grammar tip. Mastering that really improves your fluency.
It really does.
So we've covered the whole day and we've reviewed the key vocabulary.
Our goal was to give you all the tools you need to answer that big question, how was your Christmas?
Right. Now you can say more than just, it was good.
You can give a real answer. It was wonderful. My family gathered for a huge feast.
Or, it was quiet. I exchanged some funny gifts and we watched a movie.
And remember, it's not about being perfect.
Yeah.
It's about communicating your experience. The meaning is the most important part.
And we want to leave you with one final thought. We talked a lot about things being traditional.
But traditions have to start somewhere.
So our question for you to think about is this. How much power does one person have to start a new family tradition?
Could you decide this year that your family will now eat pizza for Christmas? And could you make that tradition stick for years to come? It's an interesting thought.
It is. Okay, and now it's your turn to practice. It's time for our call to action.
Yes. We want to hear from you in the comments. We want to hear about your holiday life.
The question is, what is one holiday tradition that you love? And it doesn't have to be Christmas. Any holiday you celebrate.
Try to use some of the new words. You could write, my favorite tradition is when my family gathers to make special bread.
Or, I always look forward to lighting candles with my friends.
Tell us about your tradition. We love reading your comments.
Thank you so much for joining us today and for practicing your English with us.
Keep up the great work. We wish you a wonderful and very peaceful holiday season.
We'll see you next time.
Goodbye for now.